Hi everyone, and welcome back to Conzia's educational YouTube series, where we help new Shopify store owners find the best dropshipping apps and automations to scale their store quickly, step by step. My name is Ashley, and in today's video, I'm walking you through PageFly, a drag and drop page builder that makes designing custom Shopify pages way easier. No need for coding, no need for a developer. This app is packed with features, including conversion-focused elements, pre-built templates, and an incredibly helpful feature, which is built-in analytics. So this means each page you create comes with its own performance dashboard where you can track things like conversion rate, revenue, and visitor behavior, making it super easy to optimize what's working and fix what's not. PageFly also integrates with tons of other Shopify tools, so apps for product reviews, upsells, email marketing, and more. So you can build out a complete ecosystem. And one more thing that really stands out is their support team. Their support team is known for their fast response times, which is super helpful if you're still learning or you need help troubleshooting. This app is perfect for dropshipping stores, fashion brands, health and wellness shops, and really any business looking to create a strong branded experience without depending on a developer. All right, so we're going to get started from our Shopify dashboard. You're going to head to this top search bar up here. Just click on apps and type in PageFly. All right, you'll see this blue-purple icon here. We're going to click that. All right, when you click on that logo, it'll take you directly into Shopify's App Store on the PageFly installation page. So here you can see all of the key features here, as well as the pricing packages. They do have a free option, thankfully, and you can also check out their reviews. If all of this looks good to you, just click install. Okay, so it's going to have this little pop-up here. This is actually a permissions page. So this will show you exactly what PageFly will have access to in your Shopify store. So I do recommend you read through all of this and make sure everything looks okay to you. But if everything looks all right, just click install again. All right, so this is the first thing that pops up here. Enable PageFly theme extension and accept all cookies. I'm going to click next. So now it'll ask you what you want to create first, a page or a section. I'm going to show you how to create a page and click next. And we're just going to do a regular page, but it does give you the option to make a home page, product page, collection page, anything that you want. All right, so first thing we're going to do here is add an element. So if you want to really just start from scratch, just click add element. And here you'll be able to go through what you actually want to add onto here. If it's a bit overwhelming, you can also click on this little button here called Page Templates. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so now it's showing me a bunch of different templates that I can use for any page in my Shopify store. So for example, if I want to narrow this down a little bit, and if I have a specific style, of course, that I want, for example, let's say I'm a luxury clothing brand, so we'll click clothing industry, and style has elegant, luxury, and maybe professional too, and it'll show us all of these new options. All right, now when you find one that you like, just go ahead and click select. So really, there's so many different things you can do here. So for example, let's say I want to change what it says here. I can change it to anything I want right here. So you can also just edit the sections by clicking on them. So here you can see, you can actually hide some of these sections on, a desktop, a laptop, a tablet, or your mobile phone, which I think is a very interesting feature. You can also make automations for when this piece is visible or when, your customer is holding a mouse over this. So let's say they're holding their mouse over this and we want to give a fun little animation for it. There's a lot of options that you can do here. Again, you can also add new elements too. So media, YouTube. Let's say we want to add our address or a Google map onto our Shopify website so people can see that we're a real store. All right, so we're just going to try adding it here. And this is the drag and drop feature I was talking about. So you can see this map location is in New York. Obviously, again, you can put this wherever you want to on your store or on your page. You don't have to have it on your page. This is just an example for the tutorial, so you can see that drag and drop option. But when you're happy with your new page, just click save. And I'm going to give this page title testing title, but be sure to make the page title, obviously whatever it is. If it's a product page or if it's a collection page as well, just make sure you title it accordingly. So the next step here is to click publish. Now we can exit out of this. Okay, so if we want to actually put this page onto our Shopify store, we're going to go into this online store here in our left-hand side panel. Just click that. All right, then we're going to click customize. So this will actually take us into Shopify's editor. We're going to go to the side panel here and click app embeds. Just make sure this is toggled on. Okay, so now we want to put this on our Shopify store, right? We can actually click this View Live page. And what we're going to do here is just copy and paste this URL up here. So go ahead and copy that. We're going to exit out of this. We're going to go back to our online store. All right, click Customize again. Okay, now we're in our Shopify stores editor. Go ahead and just click on your header. I actually want to add this page into my main menu bar, so that's what I'm going to do. So in your main menu, you can actually just click Edit. It's going to take you to your menu page. So this is where you can actually just add a new menu item. So let's say this page that I made is a certain collection. Then we're just going to paste that link that we got from the PageFly. Okay, perfect. And we'll just click Save. Okay, now we're going to go back to our online store. Just click View Your Online Store. Okay, and now you can see this is actually a part of my main menu up here. So if I just click Collection 1, great. Now I'm on this page that I just made. Obviously, this is a very rough draft of a page, but I did just want to show you the options and how you can actually import this page into your Shopify stores. So let's go back here and see what our next step is. We've created and put our first page on our Shopify. Next, we have to enable PageFly Analytics. So let's set that up. Okay, it's going to take you to this page here where you can enable PageFly Analytics. It's going to want to connect to your Google Analytics account. So the next thing it'll ask you is to select an account, property, and data stream. So this is really just so you can set up your Google Analytics stream to PageFly. Okay, and you can see this last thing we've got to do here is to enable UI optimization. So we'll click Enable. Okay, you can see that that's turned on here. Just be sure to save everything before you head out so that it keeps this optimization there. So we're just going to go down these tabs so I can show you what each is and what they do. So this Pages tab is obviously to show you what pages that you've made for your Shopify store. So anytime that you want to create a new page, just go to this Pages tab here. So you can, again, create from a blank page. You can create from a template. You can also import any type of files that you want to add to your Shopify store, which I think is really cool. Again, here you can actually view analytics from that page specifically and preview it to see what it looks like. Go ahead and click this Sections tab here. So in this section slot, this is where you can create global sections synced across all pages or customize one to add to each page. Now on their analytics page, they use Google Analytics like we talked about earlier. So they track a lot of different things. So they track obviously the amount of visitors coming to your site, the amount of sessions that you're getting, the product views rate as well, the add to cart rate, and the conversion rate. And of course, your total sales too. So once you have everything set up in terms of analytics, all of that will be shown on this page here. This next tab down here, CRO Center, is actually a conversion rate optimization center. So this is a really, really awesome feature. So a very new feature here is this A/B testing. You can actually see that there you just create an A/B test. You can do this with the free plan. I'm on the free plan and I'm able to create one. So let's say we want to create one for my testing page that I just made. And if your analytics are enabled, all you'd have to do is just click Publish. So the other things that they have here are some CRO best practices. So they just give you some good tips on CRO as well as more opportunities. So again, this A/B testing and the Slack community are just fairly new to this app. Now click Extra Functions. So there's a lot to look at here. You have integrations, global styles, uploaded fonts, media files, trash, and option swatches. So also, if you're unsatisfied with their fonts or their media images that they have here, you can upload your own from your Shopify store or anywhere that you want to from. So for example, upload font, you just add a file here. It can be any of these types of files. And I do want to point out here that this trash button, manage deleted pages and sections, I'm just glad that this is here in general. Now, when we go to our preference page, so you'll see a lot of things here in this preferences tab. Of course, your account status, and you can see your billing here. So I'm using one slot. So you'll be able to see your billing information here, analytics as well, user interface, theme app extensions as well, which we just learned. So this is an insanely cool feature called page speed optimization. So basically when someone is hovering over, let's say a product or a certain collection, it will actually download that next page that it suspects the customer will click on, which is really cool. So I'm going to enable that. And again, anytime you change one of these, just make sure you click save. Otherwise, it will not save that option. So that's it. With PageFly, you can build fully customized Shopify pages with zero coding. Between the drag and drop editor, the built-in analytics, and integrations with other tools, this app gives you total control over your storefront and user experience. If you're a Shopify seller looking to build a professional, branded website that converts without hiring a designer, PageFly is definitely worth checking out. Thanks so much for watching. If you found the tutorial helpful, leave your questions down below, and don't forget to check out our other videos where I walk you through how to implement the best apps and automations to scale your Shopify store. I'll see you in the next one.